First Chronicles 14 is a short chapter which tells us about David being established among the surrounding nations. God highly exalts him and puts a fear of him in the surrounding nations. This is done by God's hand. David acknowledges that. He inquires of God at each turn, not presumptuously going out into battle thinking that it's in his own strength that he could defeat his enemy. When David inquires of God about going out against the Philistines, God lays out a strategy and also says that he's gone out before David to strike them down. David will only be coming in after God's already gone and struck them down. There will still be a battle, but the victory is ensured from before it began because the Lord himself was fighting for David. We need to go to the Lord with our battles. I get really agitated watching Christians turn to the world for strategies to win their battles, whether weight loss, anxiety, financial problems, whatever it is. It seems the world applies biblical principles better than the church, such as gratitude and mindfulness. Then the church sees that the world is doing something that works and appropriates it for themselves and slaps on some verses because anything that's true and good does come from the Bible. But they are really just copying the world's version of God's truth. They didn't go to God and get the game plan. They are imitating the world. Jesus already overcame. We just have to swoop in behind. Yes, there's still a battle, but it's already won. Go with God's game plan of relying on his strength, trusting him, praying at all times, always loving and forgiving and bearing with others, and always with thanksgiving and praise. Be careful of anything that presents a method. If it's someone's testimony, then accept it as just that and praise God. It's not for imitation. That's their story. You have your own story. Don't be like them. Be like Jesus. Imitate him and only do what the Father is doing. He goes before. He wins the battle. You swoop in and receive the glorious prize and get exalted in his name for the sake of his people.